Hey everybody. I know it's been a while since we've talked. Shoot, I promised you guys a holding court after the season ended, but I kind of forgot because we'll talk about that in a minute. Welcome to Holding Court on First Day Hoops Report YouTube with me, your host, Chris Stevens, the founding editor of First Day Hoops Report. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you're enjoying your summer. This week it is supposed to be 97 throughout the week, so please hydrate, be safe, find some shade. Drink all the water, all the Gatorade, all the Powerade, all the Pedialyte. Just keep some fluid in your system, please. It is just too hot to be fooling around out here. That being said, First State Hoops Report, still very much a thing. The reason I have been missing in action as far as the live season for AAU and summer leagues and all of that is because, well, I got another job. If you didn't know, I worked at Claymont Public Library for 4.5 years from September of 2017 to March of this year. And it's funny because the job came up, the job that I work in now, I work in comms writing. I work for a communications firm based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. No, I didn't move to Charlotte. That is not happening yet. But no, I'm working from home remotely. And the way the job came up was it literally came up the week as basketball season ended. The state championship games had happened. We were already talking about meeting up. DSBA was already talking about meeting up to put together all state teams. And a college friend of mine reached out to me and said, Chris, I know you're a writer. I have a job for you. You get to work from home. Would you like to do it? And I said, well, this means I'll have more time for First State Hoops Report. And of course, I can't lie, the money's good. So I said, yes, took that job. And then life happened. You know, when you're starting with a new job, you kind of have to sort of get acclimated to the process of working with new people, working in a different subject matter than what you were used to at your old job and with First Day Hoops Report. So getting that experience under my belt, getting everything in order has taken a lot of my time, way more than I would like. But at the same time, I'm grateful for the job opportunity. I'm grateful for the opportunities that are coming my way from a financial and a professional standpoint. So that's why Chris Stevens has not been down to the field house for Summer League, hasn't been to Duffy's Hope. You guys haven't seen me at Spooky Nook, which has really been disappointing because I really want to get out to there, and I definitely want to get out to the field house to see the Summer League, to see how the kids are coming along. Hopefully at some point in the next couple weeks, because I know, well, summer's just about over, and then it's going to be time for, fall sports to be starting, that I hopefully get out to one or two of these events before it's too late. But that is where I have been, and that is why I have not been around all summer. And that has not been something that I'm very proud of. And that's not something that has been my first choice. But when things change, you just have to roll with the punches. I never forget, Walter Mosley, one of my favorite writers, said that if you're a boxer or you want to be a boxer and you're afraid to get hit, you shouldn't be boxing. So that pretty much sums it up where I've been. I've been getting myself acclimated to this new job. A couple of different things here and there come up, but I should be ready in time for basketball season, for college basketball season and high school season. Maybe I'll catch some fall league stuff. If there's some fall leagues going around, please feel free to inbox me, firststatehoopsreport@gmail.com. Matter of fact, since this is a YouTube video, I'm just going to put every vital link in what's the word I'm looking for? Contact information. Yes, I'm going to put every vital link and contact information in the description below so you can check us out there. And that is probably where we will keep this video going, is that this is going to be our 4th year of coverage. And I've been doing this for free for 3 years and had a blast doing it. Don't get me wrong. Like, this is a passion project for me. I started First State Hoops Report. The idea for it came in 2017. I actually didn't start getting around to coverage till the pandemic year, 2019, 2020. And this past year was great. We had a full state tournament, fans in the stands. We got to see kids cut down the nets at the Bob. Shout out to the Caravel girls and the Tower Hill boys for their efforts. Tremendous. But at the same time, I realized that this has to keep going. In order for it to keep going, I have to have some help. And that means I want to at least get a couple freelancers along, a couple people that are going to go write some stories, maybe even shoot some video, take some pictures and send them on so we can just post them on social media and on our website, which is still fully active and functioning, by the way, firststatehoopsreport.com. And just be able to be a full service website, a news site for basketball here in the state of Delaware. Like, this is still my passion. Granted, the new job takes up a lot of my time, pays well, can't complain about that. But at the same time, First Day Hoops Report is where my love and loyalty still lies. Make no mistake about it. So I will put some information again in the link in the description below. I'll probably repost the GoFundMe. I'll put my Cash App down there. And also, if you're interested, and I really want to put this out there, if you are a English professor or teacher, well, you could be a professor teaching high school. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. If you're an English professor or teacher and your kids have like a kid that has like a passion for writing and would like to cover sports, they definitely can get a byline with me. Make no mistake about it. And, if they need like any resources, any like references for like jobs or internships in college, I'm all on board for that. So be sure to email us, firstdayhoopsreport@gmail.com, if you have a kid that wants to cover high school basketball for us this year. Would greatly appreciate it. Also going to repost the GoFundMe link, my Cash App, and also want to put the call out for anybody with a business. If you want to partner with us for advertising, because I would like to have someone advertise a game of the week with us, our usual weekly top 10 in girls and boys basketball, and I'm probably going to bring back a player of the week for boys and girls. The only reason I stopped it was because I felt like there was some ballot box stuffing one week, and I got really frustrated with that, and that's why there wasn't a player of the week in 2021 or 2022, but hopefully we bring that back. And yes, I would like to have a sponsor for that as well. So if you would like to sponsor the coverage of First Day Hoops Report, if you want to sponsor our top 10s, if you want to sponsor a game of the week, if you want to sponsor athlete of the week, if you want to sponsor Holding Court, granted, it's just me talking right now, but hopefully we'll have some guests on Holding Court eventually. But if you want to do any of those things, there will be, again, link in the description. You can email us. You can DM us on Twitter, Instagram, follow the Facebook page. So many ways you can get in contact with me, as I am First Day Hoops Report. Once again, if you haven't seen the face, here it is. So that is what we are up to at this point. I am going to start putting content back on the website probably in the next couple of weeks, because I want to do a college update, because I didn't really get to do a college update because this job came up. Like literally, when things happen out of the blue, it just happens when you least expect. That's the beauty of life, I think. And anybody that's listening to this can probably just take a personal note from this, is that you have to be ready at all times. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, pretty much. And that's what's happening with me. And that's why First Day Hoops Report is kind of like falling off a little bit. And again, I'm apologizing for that, but we'll be back in full service. Make no mistake about it. We'll be at a bunch of high school games. We'll be at a bunch of college games. Hopefully we can get down to the field house and see some Blue Coats action this year. I know I got some Blue Coats folks following us. What's good? What's poppin'? We can come down there. Shoot, I literally live 5 minutes away from the field house. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string. That being said, thank y'all for watching this edition of Holding Court. I would like to, oh my goodness, I did want to do a quick recap of the season for us. I do want to thank John Busby and Marty Sheehan from Delaware Sports Debate for having me on so much last year. Like, I literally did not expect for them to reach out to me. Like, I knew they were following the work that I did, but I didn't know that they were going to say, hey, Chris, would you like to come on and preview the state tournament and the state championship games for us? That was a huge boost for First Day Hoops Report. Eternally grateful to John and Marty for that. So thank you guys. Want to thank the coaches, the players, the family members, the athletic directors, the administrators that have let us in. And there have been some folks that have gone above and beyond to help us out here at First Day Hoops Report, because again, it's just me full time. But I do want to thank my photographers, G Johnson, my boy Artie Dixon from Eastside. We go way back. Want to thank Artie. Want to thank G, who has helped out with photographs and different things. And I can't do this by myself, and that's why I'm trying to raise funds so I can actually get some help this year. More help. But the people that have help, and my boy Andre Smith. Oh my God, I owe you guys an Andre Smith story. Everybody has an Andre Smith story, because Andre Smith is that guy. So when I left my last full-time journalism job back in 2012, 10 years, time flies. Dre said, I know you're frustrated with the business right now, but if you want to come freelance for us at the News Journal, because he was an editor at that time. And of course, now he's working at University of Delaware in media relations and doing a great job. He said, if you ever need some freelance work at the Journal, reach out to me. I got you. And a couple years later, I said, Dre, I really could use a lifeline here. And he said, no problem. And freelancing for the Journal helped me out until I got my regular job. And then when I started First Day Hoops Report, Dre was so over the moon that he helped me out with filling out. If you're a coach and you follow First Day Hoops Report long enough, you know that usually every November I send you guys an Excel sheet that is a form for previews that tell me who your best players are, what your record was last year, what you're hoping for this year. Andre Smith helped out with that. So I definitely want to thank Dre for all of his help. So many people I can thank that I owe so many, so much gratitude to, that it would take longer than I want this video to be. We're already at 10 minutes, and I know the attention span of most of us is usually about 10 or 15 minutes these days. So I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on Holding Court and First Day Hoops Report, let y'all know where we are, what we're up to, and that we are still very much in business. Like, First Day Hoops Report is still very much a thing. Like I said, I'll be updating college corners. Also, the professional ranks. Of course, we have 2 NBA players, Dante DiVincenzo, Bones Highland, who had a phenomenal rookie year, and Jalen Duren, resident of Newcastle, who was just drafted recently by the Detroit Pistons. So we'll be updating those folks as well. We'll be updating you on those folks' progression as well. So thank y'all for checking out Holding Court. I'll probably try to do another one of these next week, when I'll probably do more of a recap of the 21-22 season, some of the things that I enjoyed about it the most, the games I enjoyed, the players and coaches that made it great, the fans, all of that. But I just wanted to give you guys an update because, well, it's been 4 months since we spoke, and that is way too long in basketball season. So once again, hopefully I do get to one of these summer league games. Maybe I'll make my way out to Spooky Nuke to see some AAU stuff. But as I get acclimated to this new job, I should be in good shape by the time we get back to basketball season, because basketball season starts, I believe, November 30th this year. And it's been a long time. I don't even think basketball season started November 30th when I was in high school here in Delaware, and that was a long time ago. More on that in a later episode of Holding Court. Once again, thank y'all for watching and listening. Once again, there'll be a Cash App for me below if you want to donate. Same for the GoFundMe. And if you have a business and you want to advertise with us, we don't cost very much to advertise. I mean, we do charge a little bit, but not a lot, just a little bit. If you want to sponsor a player of the week, if you want to sponsor our top 10s, if you want to sponsor a game of the week that we choose, feel free. Once again, firstdayhoopsreport@gmail.com. Thank y'all for watching this edition of Holding Court. There'll be another one coming soon. Hope you all are doing well. Once again, be safe, stay cool out there, and until next time, peace.